What's up, y'all? So LeBron James' former teammates is speaking on whether LeBron James is the best player of all time or not. So let's check out exactly what they had to say.
You did 2 years in Charlotte?
2 years in Charlotte.
2 years in Charlotte. But then you go play with that man in Cleveland.
Right.
Talk about that. You didn't play with two of those.
Mm-hmm.
How was that experience?
1A, 1B.
1A, 1B.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your perspective on
Come
that?
on, stop playing. Don't do it. Come on now. if anybody in the Carolina family doesn't say that MJ is number one, they're excommunicado. Come on now. MJ's the greatest ever. Come on, stop.
Yeah, he is. Motherfucker ain't lose nothing.
Yeah, man. This man is MVP. Yeah. Defensive player of the year.
That's insane.
He's MVP, first team all defense, finals MVP, and leading the league in scoring all in the same year.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Only been done 4 times, all MJ.
Crazy.
First team all defense, MVP of the regular season, MVP of the finals, lead the league in scoring. Only been done 4 times. MJ, and MJ. That's how you end the debate with these young guys that want to talk about LeBron. That's how you end the debate with him right there. I'm glad I got a chance to play with Bron and MJ.
Yep.
Because I seen greatness, but I seen it done differently.
Mm.
Like MJ's more like, listen, if you not doing your job, MJ at your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can't help him win, he ain't got time for you. Bron is a little bit more diplomatic. He gonna try to talk to you a little bit. Then he ain't got time for you. But
I'm gonna do this myself.
He's like, hey, listen, can we get this done or not? Like, are you gonna follow? Are you gonna do things? Like I would see him try to coach up Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember there was a game in Utah, Kyrie had like 0 assists. I'm watching him, he's like, and Kyrie's making all the excuses, like, well, this guy dropped this ball, and this guy didn't make, he said, you got the ball in your hands way too much not to have no assists. Yeah. We can't win like this.
You played 2.5 seasons later in your career in Cleveland with LeBron James. You eventually went to a final. You got swept by San Antonio, but you did get to go to the finals. Here we go now. Where is LeBron in the GOAT debate?
Oh, he's right after MJ for me.
After MJ. Okay, so MJ's still at the top.
Yeah, MJ is still at the top for me. I mean, I got Bron, right there with obviously all the accomplishments from start to continuing on. But for me, that's just my background. It's MJ.
So you play with MJ, Michael Jordan, in Washington, and in his final season, he turned 40 and he averaged 20. So think about that. 4 years younger than you are now, and he's putting up 20 and not nearly the same style as he did back in the day. A lot of jump shots, and he really worked on his outside game. What do you remember most about that final season for him?
Man, again, I'm a guy I'm a watcher. I'm a thinker. So the things that I was more intrigued of is how he carried himself, how he walked into the locker room, pregame, and all the eyes were on him, and how he took his stuff off and placed it in the locker and went in to go get treatment, to get ready to go out, and battle at that age. So I was like watching the whole mystique and the whole persona, and obviously the basketball stuff came with it. How competitive he was. Everything was a bet. Everything was I can. So those are things that really rubbed off on me early on.
Okay, so let me just stop this video real fast, because now we actually got LeBron James' former teammates speaking on his greatness. And if you ask teammates and even sports analysts and former opponents of LeBron James, they all say the same thing, and that is that Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James. So let's get back to the clip.
MJ, I'm from North Carolina. He's from North Carolina. We went to the University of North Carolina. I'm going with my guy, and I really believe it. I mean, LeBron is great, but Michael Jordan is the greatest. For me, Michael Jordan it didn't matter. He wanted to come in and kill you. When I remember my first game playing him in the Spectrum in Philadelphia. He dropped 48 in 3 quarters and went and sit down and watch the rest of the game.
For the record.
First time, I played against him, obviously I was a little older. I think it maybe just been a little more respect factor. I was able to, do more against him even when he was in his, prime, 5 or 6 years in the league. But he's unbelievable talent. I mean, I take either one of them any day. But in my mind, as far as just a straight mentality is Michael Jordan.
You're in a very select group. You won 3 titles with Jordan, so I know obviously you that's a much deeper experience. You were on his team for a long time. And you played 1 year with LeBron, right? I want to say
it was in his second year in Cleveland, 04-05. So wasn't quite into his prime yet. Already doing big things, but not in his prime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When he first came
probably
in.
way more hype. Obviously, number 1 pick, biggest thing since, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar probably to enter the NBA. I mean, remember Michael wasn't even the first draft pick in that class. I think he went 3rd to Chicago. But LeBron was I guess for all my 15 years in the league, and that maybe is my 15th and last when I played with him, with all the superstars that I had played with, Nash Nowitzki, Allen Iverson, I'm talking about Tony Kukoc, all the Hall of Famers that I had played with since the time that I had played with with Michael. LeBron was the guy that was closest and showing me from day one in training camp that this kid's got that special it factor that you saw in Michael Jordan.
Okay, so if you watch my channel, you know that I prefer Michael Jordan over LeBron James. And like I said, now you heard LeBron James's former teammates actually speaking on LeBron James. So now y'all can't say that I'm biased because I'm a MJ fan. Even his own teammates are saying that Kobe Bryant and also Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James.
The thing that I go back to time and time again to answer this debate on who's better, Michael or LeBron, the thing I will say, they're both competitors and fiercely competitive and work on their bodies, always trying to improve the game. The difference to me is Michael had a instinct that LeBron just does not have to the level in which Michael has. He wanted to go out there on a nightly basis, and whatever the star was on that squad that we faced up against, he wanted that guy to know when he drove home away from the arena, they had no chance of ever beating him. He wouldn't even dream in his sleep that he could beat Michael Jordan. That's how badly he wanted to embarrass him in front of his friends, his family, and the fans in that arena where you're at. And LeBron just wants to win. He doesn't have that extra gear of robbing another superstar, maybe even a potential Hall of Famer, ability to take that confidence away from him that he could ever beat him.
Yeah.
And I saw that time and time again, whatever series we were in, whether it was, against the Knicks and Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley here with the Phoenix Suns. He wanted those guys to know that they could never beat him. And that's one of the reasons that gave him an advantage in why he was so successful in every NBA
What's
finals
up?
that he was
We also
ever in.
appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. And the clip I didn't show y'all, that was LeBron James's former teammates. And like I said in this video, his former teammates, they know this man. So they were speaking on whether LeBron James is the greatest of all time. And as you heard, pretty much all of them, they said that both Kobe Bryant and also Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James. And this is the answer that you're gonna get, because if you ask sports analysts, former teammates, former opponents, fans, they all gonna say the same thing, and that is that LeBron James, he's not even close to Kobe Bryant, he's not even close to Michael Jordan. MJ and Kobe, they will always be better than LeBron James. He's not even close. So for example, if you look at Michael Jordan and LeBron James, let's compare how many championship rings they have. Michael Jordan, he has more championship rings, right? And there's actually a reason why, because like I said, he's better and he has that instinct, because in finals, LeBron James, when he's playing finals, he has a tendency to choke and actually give up. And that is something that we've seen LeBron James do for pretty much his whole career. He just gives up, and that is the reason why you can't claim that LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. So I actually want to know y'all think about this in the comment section. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this video and leave a comment, and I'll see y'all in the next video.